Good evening, district leaders, division leaders, area leaders, distinguished Toastmasters, fellow Toastmasters, and my dear guest. Myself, Toastmaster Meena Shankaran Audinagam, and I am the Chief Sergeant for today's session. Welcome to the education session on DCP goals and club success plan, an initiative by District 105 PQD team and powered by Division G. Give me 6 hours to chop down a tree, and I will spend the first 4 sharpening the axe. Wise words by Abraham Lincoln. Today, we all are going to sharpen our axe so that we can take our clubs to the distinguished status. For the smooth proceeding of the program, I request all of you to keep the noise-making gadgets in a silent mode or switch off. Keep the mic off during the entire session unless you have asked not to do so. Respecting the pluralism, I request all the role players and the speakers to avoid talking on taboo topics such as politics, sex, and religion. Only the respective role players' mic will be turned on during the entire session. Should you wish to communicate to the speaker, admin, or host, please use the chat box and all the questions shall be addressed. I request the audience to maintain online meeting decorum during the session. However, encourage speaker with ample of applause as and when needed using the reaction button. Let me now state the district mission. We build new clubs and support all clubs in achieving excellence. The club mission, we provide supportive and positive learning experience in which members are empowered to develop communication and leadership skills, resulting in greater self-confidence and personal growth. Ladies and gentlemen, now to take the proceeding further, we have a zealous leader, Toastmaster by passion and a general manager of Mechanical Products Division and Sohail Chemical Industries in Bhavan Engineering Group. He's a passionate Toastmaster for the past 3.5 years, member of Apna Hindi, BEC, and Exceloma Toastmasters Club. He enjoys playing golf, hosting events, and conducting quizzes. He's a past Area 18 Director, immediate past Assistant Division G Director Program Quality, and currently our Division G Director. Toastmaster, let's welcome Toastmaster Sandeep Malhotra for the opening address. Over to you.
Thank you so much, Toastmaster Meena, for that wonderful introduction and for such impeccable start to the session. Ladies and gentlemen, Toastmaster Meena is a passionate and committed Toastmaster. She is the immediate past Division G Public Relations Manager and currently serving as the Assistant Division Director Program Quality. Please unmute yourselves and give a thunderous round of applause to our Chief Sergeant at Arms, Toastmaster Meena. Thank you. Winston Churchill said, to improve is to change, and to be perfect is to change often. The question is, how do we change often in our pursuit for perfection? And the answer is right here. District leaders, division directors, area directors, ExCom officers of various clubs, and my dear fellow Toastmasters. Very good evening and a very warm welcome to each one of you in this, the first educational session of District 105 for the Toastmasters year 2024-25, the centenary year. Friends, we change often and move closer to perfection by attending educational sessions like the one which we are going to have this evening. Such sessions help us in continuous improvement, learning from the experience of seasoned veteran Toastmasters and getting a chance to interact with fellow officers. The goal of continuous improvement is to create a culture of excellence within an organization where everyone is constantly looking for ways to improve. A Toastmaster club that embraces continuous improvement will not only be more efficient and effective, but will also find that their agile mindset makes them more adaptable to change. In today's ever-changing environment, that is a critical competitive advantage. I'm sure you all agree. By being here this evening, you have already demonstrated your commitment to continuous improvement, commitment to excellence. I wish everyone joyful learning. To take the session forward, we have a moderator who is a positive and enthusiastic Toastmaster with a background in life sciences and a postgraduate degree in management. She has made Oman, the Pearl of Arabia, her home for the past 20 years. President of ABC Toastmasters Club, she is interested in public speaking, reading, cooking, traveling, and is always eager to acquire new knowledge. Please help me welcome the moderator of our session this evening, Toastmaster Annie Varghese. Over to you, Toastmaster Annie.
Thank you, Toastmaster Sandeep, for that wonderful introduction. I'm humbled.
With me? Maybe you can mute everybody except the speaker.
Yeah, sure. Yeah, please carry on.
Thank you, Toastmaster Sandeep, for that wonderful introduction. I'm humbled by your words. Toastmasters, what a wonderful evening. I hope most of you would have witnessed the opening ceremony of the Paris Olympics last night. Do you know there are around 11,000 Olympians competing in 32 different sports, coming from the nook and corner of this world? Do you think it was very easy for them to be there on that stage? Definitely not. It took them years of planning, years of tough regime, years of training, years of sacrifice to be up there. Good evening, district leaders, district director, DTM Saiju Victor, program quality director, DTM Cyprian, club growth director, DTM Ramanujan, distinguished Toastmasters, senior Toastmasters, fellow Toastmasters, guests, family, and friends. A huge round of applause as all of us are sitting together here around this little screen. Good evening to you and a hearty welcome. 2 weeks before, exactly 2 weeks before, Toastmaster Meena sent me a message asking, will you be the moderator? I was clueless because I'm a newbie to the Toastmaster fraternity. I in turn asked her what it was. She explained to me and I kick-started my journey from there. Toastmasters and guests, it was that wonderful and careful planning of the entire team that has resulted in this day today. We are nearly 136 Toastmasters on this screen for this session. This itself speaks huge volumes about the planning that went behind this. A huge round of applause to all the organizers. This evening, I deem it as my privilege and honor to introduce a Toastmaster who is, was, and will be a mentor to many of the Toastmasters who are sitting here or in District 105. For me personally, he is a mentor and I prefer to call him as the encyclopedia of Toastmasters. He has served in all the different leadership roles across the clubs, area, division, and district. And he frequently, or he tries to attend the International Convention of Toastmasters year after year. And he comes back with so much of experiences that he has to share with each and every one of us. He showcases exceptional leadership and an unwavering commitment to excellence. All our programs, he insists and ensures that there should be of highest quality. He has a keen eye and detail for passion, as he tries to foster an environment where members can grow and succeed. Toastmasters, please put your hands together to welcome our District 105 Program Quality Director, DTM Cyprian Miskit, whose dedication and vision will ameliorate District 105 towards greater heights. DTM Cyprian, the screen is yours.
Thank you, Madam Toastmaster Annie, for that wonderful introduction. Some of the things that you mentioned are not really true, but okay, I deem it as a compliment to me. Respected District Director, DTM Saiju Victor, Executive Committee members, Toastmasters and guests, good evening. It's so nice to see a full house this evening for the first education session organized by the program quality team. It clearly demonstrates the desire of our members to learn and enjoy. We have chosen this topic of club success plan and distinguished club program goals so that the officers and the members understand clearly what they need to plan for their members during this term. If clubs achieve their goals, it becomes easy for the area directors, the division directors, and the district team to achieve their laid out goals. We have many educational sessions planned during the first 6 months of this term, and I want every one of you to participate and learn from these sessions. I would like to thank our past district director and the current district parliamentarian, DTM Gurbinder Singh Punn, for volunteering to be the facilitator for this evening. I would also like to express my gratitude to Toastmaster Sandeep Malhotra, the Division G Director, for coordinating this program so very nicely with his team and the program quality team of the district. I'm sure that this program will benefit the club officers and the members, and it will help in improving the sessions of Toastmasters meetings at the club level. So let's sit back, relax, learn, and enjoy. Back to you, Toastmaster Annie Varghese.
Thank you, sir, for that wonderful words. Toastmasters, have you ever seen a toolbox for humor? I have seen one, and precisely to say, 6 months back, at a Toastmaster session at the Hatat House, while I was attending a master class on humorous speech. There was a man who just came up, put up a presentation on the screen, and there was a toolbox, which was named Humor Toolbox. It was a lazy Friday evening, and I was 100% sure that most of us would be sleeping through the session. But I promise you, the entire session was so well crafted with a lot of activities, and we never knew the passage of time. I deem it as my privilege and honor to introduce the facilitator for this evening, DTM Gurbinder Punn. He would be our facilitator for the first education session on club success plan and DCP goals. He brings in a wealth of experience, deep understanding, and a passion for helping members and clubs and district reach their highest potential. He is a leadership coach by profession and brings his expertise in strategic planning, goal setting, that will guide all the clubs in this district to success. I still remember very fondly his monthly emails when he served as the district director. It was something which I was looking forward to when I just joined the Toastmasters fraternity. Please join me in welcoming DTM Gurbinder Punn, our facilitator tonight, to help us develop robust club success plan and effectively meet our DCP goals and in turn make the district a distinguished one. DTM Gurbinder Punn, sir, the screen is yours.
Thank you, Madam Toastmaster Annie. Lovely introduction. Thank you, Sandeep, Division G Director, for inviting me to conduct this session today. I would say facilitate, not really train. And to DTM Cyprian, DTM Saiju, and all my team members on the team, which I will talk about in a while. So today's session is on Club Success Plan, and you have helped Sandeep meet his target of 100 people. You have reached 144, Sandeep. Wonderful, done, well done. My target was 798 because of 114 clubs into 7 officers. That we will have to cover up a little later. So let's get started. How are you feeling today, everybody? You good, looking good? Oh, you look happy. So now in your chat, you got a message. Look at the message in your chat. In one word, please describe how are you feeling today. And for fun, you could also add that if you could have any superpower for a day, what would that be? Let's look at the chat. Just go. Everybody. How are you feeling today? And one superpower. Smile, fantastic, awesome, upbeat, great, excited, exuberant, excited, enriched, feeling wonderful of life, exuberant, great, excited, energized, Spider-Man. Okay, Spider-Man is good. Shahnawaz excited and happy, invisible power, superboard, enthusiastic, awesome, DDM, Saiju, Victor, you got some superpowers with the members and officers of this district. Thank you very much for sharing that, and keep going, don't worry. This is so nice to know. So let's get started with those superpowers, with those enthusiastic feelings, and look at how this session looks. Let me know if you can see my slides the right way. Can somebody give me a thumbs up? Okay, I got it.
Yes,
Thank you so much. I appreciate it. So today's session is about Club Success Plan, and I have about 40 minutes to take over this interesting topic. But before we get into the Club Success Plan, we're going to look at why plan. So once again, go to your chat and put there, why should we plan? Not just about club, but about anything in life. Why should we plan? Successful direction, meet the target, achieve the goals, execute, achieve our goals. Wonderful. Progress, focus. We plan to fail, we fail to plan to fail, plan to discipline, where to go. So nice. Target. Absolutely, absolutely, absolutely. Right, bang on. We plan because we need a direction. We plan because we have goals. We plan because we have resources that we want to optimize. We want to track where we are going. Changes happen in the world. We want to adapt to them. Frameworks for a better project planning and accountability. Imagine that you have been given a vacation for 10 days to go to San Francisco with you and your spouse. The ticket is sponsored by DTM Cyprian. The stay is sponsored by DTM Saiju Victor. You also will have an opportunity to go and look at the convention. All expenses paid. What would you need to plan? Which component out of this you will need to do? Go back to the chat. What will be the first few things you will need to do for your planning, for your travel planning? Let's look at the chat once again. What are the first few things? Visa, ticket, leave, expenses. Expenses are paid for. Budget is taken care of. Flight tickets are by Cyprian Miskit. Destination research, good. Places to visit, clothes, leave, itinerary, 5-star hotel, food to try. Right. Can you see you already have some thoughts on your visit to San Francisco? Good luck, DTM Saiju, Victor, and Cyprian. People are very enthusiastic to visit the convention, 100 years of Toastmasters. So yeah, we do all this to plan. And whether it is a travel, whether it is a shopping trip to Lulu or Carrefour, we all plan the various things. Now let's convert the same knowledge to a club. Why should we plan in a club? The clubs are a 1-year responsibility for us, which means as club officer from president to sergeant at arms, I have to make my roadmap for 1 year. The club success plan helps us in doing this. And as you already said, it facilitates in better planning and resource allocation. What are the resources? The resources are the members, the resources are the tools, the various Toastmasters websites, and the roadmaps are clearly defined by the club success plan. Have you seen a club success plan, by the way? If not, then this is what a club success plan looks like. I will now also take a minute to post the club success plan in the chat. Give me a minute. All right, there's a PDF in your chat right now. If you do not know what a club success plan looks like, you can download it and look at that. Now, going back to our presentation, we are looking at the components of the club success plan. Now, the club success plan is comprising of various elements. Sorry, I think I'm not fully on my full screen. Is it so?
Yeah, it's not in the presentation mode, DTM Gurbinder.
That's right. Let me just set that right. Okay. I should be there now, I guess.
Yes.
All right, thank you so much. So if we look at the components of a club success plan, there are 6 main components. The first component, not just of a club success plan, but all the plans within the Toastmasters are values. Values are the foundation of Toastmasters. What are the 4 values of Toastmasters? We all know that, right? Number 1, integrity, respect, service, and excellence. So these are the 4 values that Toastmaster International has provided us. But then each of the club or each of the areas or later on divisions and districts can create their own values. Within these values, they will have a clarity of whether for us entertaining is a high value, whether for us integrity is a high value, marketing is a high value. You could choose your own set of values. Why do you do that? Is because those values help you in deciding how you will interact amongst each other. What will be the strategy of interaction? How will the decisions be made by the club officers? How many conflict management? What will be the tools that will apply if there is a conflict within the executive committee? And who is accountable for that? The values also decide our member engagement. The moment of truth, we all know the moments of truth, the 6 key components of a good club, and then what's our strategy to get those members engaged. Now, I have just put bullet points here, but if you would go to your club success plan, the PDF document, you will see these are very detailed. There are questions that we need to answer. The second key component of a club success plan is the educational goals. Obviously, when we are in a Toastmasters meeting, we all give speeches. We all do evaluations, the progress of the education goals, the strategies and tactics of how to engage people into doing these goals, the obstacles that might come when people will not do a project or not register for our pathways. How will we induct the new members into our club? All this planning happens within the component called as education goals. The third key component of a club is members. We need new members and we need existing members to be retained in the club. Qualifying requirements for membership, you have a base number which is just opened up in your dashboard yesterday, and then you have a goal which you want to achieve by the end of the year on 30th of June 2025. What's your membership goal? If you are at 20 today, you want to be at 30, you want to be at 40. If you are at 5 today, you want to be at 10. What's your goal? And what will be your strategies to get these new members in or to renew the existing members? The fourth key component of a club success plan and a successful club is training of the club officers. The district organizes the club officers training every year, twice a year, monitoring that, ensuring that all officers attend that training. If they have missed a training, will they go to a backup training? The strategies that are required for this particular goal. And the fifth element is the administration of the club. Like an organization, the club has an administration responsibility of two things: paying the membership dues on time, twice a year, and then submitting the officers list before the end of the next year, so that the incoming club officers are already in the dashboard. The strategies and tactics for this are simple. So these are the 6 components of a club success plan. How to go about this? Let's look at this. Let's do a small exercise here. Are you okay with me to go to a breakout room and do a small exercise? All right then. So what we are going to do is we are going to open up a breakout room now in a while. I think we have about 150 people in the meeting tonight. That's a good number. And I would request the Zoom master to give us about 12 rooms. Can you do 12 rooms for us?
Yes, it's done and the people are assigned already.
All right, wonderful. So what are we going to do in those 12 rooms? So in those 12 rooms, you are going to work on, okay, once again. So in those, sorry, not 6 rooms, 12 rooms. 6 was the original plan. It has been revised to 12 rooms. So each of the rooms, you will get one question. This question is exactly the same question as given in the club success plan. You will take that question and discuss within your room on that question. And once you have done that question, you will come back and respond to the whole group, giving a little feedback about what happened in the room. You can assign one person to take notes, or you can assign one person who will come back and give us the report. With that, we will be able to look at the whole people's different viewpoints. Now, how to do that activity? Imagine that all the people in your room are actually the club officers of one particular club. So your club, all the officers, ideally you will have 7 officers, but in the breakout room, you will get about 10 to 15 officers. You are the officers of one particular club, and you are right now writing down your club success plan together. And your assignment is that one question. What's the one question? This is the question. Take a screenshot if you want, click a picture if you want. Look at this. So room number 1 and 2, your question is, what are the club executive committee's values for our club? Room number 3 and 4, how will the club executive committee resolve differences of opinion? Room number 5 and 6, what strategies will your club use to ensure members consistently attend club meetings and take roles? Room number 7 and 8, what obstacles keep members from completing projects? Room number 9 and 10, how will your club prepare its new members to work in pathways? And room number 11 and 12, what strategies will your club use to ensure members consistently attend club meetings and take roles? Everybody, please take a screenshot of this so that you only discuss the question assigned to you in your room. Don't go to any other question. Room number 1 and 2, only the first question. Room number 3 and 4, only the second question. Is that clear to everybody? Are we good? All right. So may I now request Zoom Master to please help us in assigning the rooms. I hope you have taken your screenshots and your cameras are ready. Okay, please open the breakout rooms. This activity is for 15 minutes, 1-5. And after 1-5 minutes, you will be brought back to this room if you're still in the meeting. There are some more participants, I think, in the main room. Will you be assigning them?
Yeah, they're getting assigned automatically. The speed is low, I guess.
Low, okay. So there are 13 participants still.
Yeah. Because some new participants are joining. So because of that, it's getting...
Hi, good evening. This is Toastmaster Benoy Raj. Could you send me to meeting breakout room number 11? I was there. I changed my device now.
Okay. What's your name again? Sorry.
Binoy.
Binoy. Okay.
Vaishali, can you send Vaishali to which room you want, Vaishali? Okay.
I'll send to room number 3, Vaishali.
Okay, good. Sebastian is there. Just send Sebastian also.
Done.
I think Sebastian is waiting. All right.
Yeah, it's done.
You can pause the recording now.
Yeah.
Don't stop it, just pause it.
Okay. Like running. Tuck, 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 tuck.
Wow.
Nothing,
Awesome,
nothing.
awesome. I had gone for a walk in all the rooms one by one, and I could see every single room deeply engaged in those conversations about conflict management, about values, so I know we would all want to share and go out, but looking at the time, and the timer is showing me a lot of cards here. Let's take a couple of sharings here as to who would want to share. So anyone, just go. I will take about 3. So let's take somebody randomly from room number 10. Okay. Who's the presenter in room number 10?
Yes, it's me, Toastmaster Vikrant. I would be presenting for room number 10. Our question was that how would the club prepare new members for the pathways? And we discussed that it's very important to handhold the new members because they are totally new to the Toastmasters platform, right from introducing them to our portal, how to navigate the portal, to educating them what pathways are, to assign them mentors from the very beginning stage, and the most important aspect is since most of the new members join Toastmaster with an objective of learning public speaking, it is generally observed that they have this initial inertia to come up front and deliver a speech. And Pathways is all about delivering the speeches as part of the project. So a member can interact with these new members, a member from the club can interact with these new members in an informal way as well to keep them prepared, to pep them up and make them feel that this is not a judgmental platform. They are newcomers, which is perfectly okay. They will be handheld so that they come to a level where they are confident enough to enjoy the pathways and be on their own and take interest in delivering the speech.
Thank you for sharing that, Vikrant. Thank you. Appreciate. Now, this exact question is going to be in your club success plan. So be ready to, discuss with your club officers and help them to put it in the club success plan. All right. I'm seeing Rajiv raising his hand. I think Rajiv wants to say something. Or was it by...
No, it was intentionally, absolutely. I am from the group 7. It was a very good interaction over there happened. So the questions we answered is what obstacles keep members from completing projects. So several thoughts right from busy schedule, workload, not having a 360 degrees view of the pathways. Then many of the members have talked about mentor-mentee understanding, lack of understanding kind of things. Then the progress in achieving pathways, members are finding difficult in tracking their progress or kind of things. Then one important point someone talked about, the PR must play as a good big role. It was something a different one, like giving an appreciation to the members on their achievements. So that can also boost their moral and motivation. Then one of the member talked about members may find difficult, to talk about, to bring, to understand the objective of the project and the preparing the speech. So that is something talked about. And the relationship gap between the mentor and mentee was again and again was talking. Then motivation, encouragement, and appreciation. Then again about the portal, how to navigate the portal, and that is one. Then finally, it's important that what is in it for me. The members feel that what are the personal benefit they get completing this Toastmaster project. So these are all some of the view. Yeah.
Thank you so much, Rajiv. Appreciate. Quick question to everybody. Okay, go to your chat. Quick question to everybody. Did you find some new thoughts, some new ideas in this exercise that when you go back, you can use in your chat, in your club? Just go to your chat. Yes, no, maybe. Yeah. That's the power of being in a group of like-minded people, officers, putting together their thoughts on one question. Now, the same exercise, sorry, I would not be taking more sharing unless there is a burning desire, somebody wants to speak, because we've done a lot of work today. So the good thing is, this is exactly what we will do in the club. Some questions came to me, how do you make a club success plan? Just like this. Sit together, keep the club success plan a printout with you or an online PDF with you, and just keep taking question by question, do your brainstormings, do your consensus building, and keep writing it down. And at the end of the exercise, the club success plan is ready. So thank you for sharing that exercise. All of you, really appreciate your work. Going back to our presentation once again. Let me know if you can see it. Okay.
Yes, we can.
You can. Thank you. And how many goals are there in the club success plan? There are 10. There are 10 elements. Now, in the DCP, the slide that you are seeing now looks very similar to the earlier slide, but this is what is called as the Distinguished Club Program. The goal of a club is to become distinguished. To become distinguished, you have 6 goals. Again, in education, what is the first goal in education? Level 1s, level 2s, level 3s, level 4s, DTMs, path completions. Club success plan and distinguished club program are mapped to each other. If you do your club success plan well, you automatically achieve the distinguished club status. On the membership, you do 4 members and then do 4 more members. On the training, you do 4 club officers and then 4 more club officers. And then administration, you do on-time payment twice in a year for membership. And then the members who are renewing should be at least 3 who should be renewing members. So these 10 goals you get when you complete this Club X success plan. It's directly connected. Club success plan equals to distinguished club program. Let's look at it a little more detail. You got 3 different statuses in the distinguished club program. You can be a distinguished club, a select distinguished club, or a president distinguished club. It depends on how many goals you achieve. If you achieve 5 goals, 7 goals, or 9 goals, you get these levels. But remember that green text box at the bottom. To be considered for this distinguished club program recognition, your club must either have 20 members or a net growth of at least 5 new members as of June 30th. That means the next year, June 30th. You can always check your progress of your club on the Toastmasters.org website on the Distinguished Performance Clubs reports. Also, it's important for us to know that there are a few key guidelines to be followed here. Number 1, only members in good standing are eligible to earn education awards. If your membership is not in good standing, your award will not be submitted. Your club receives credit for only one type of education award for per member per year, which means if you are doing level 1, you can get only once, not twice or not thrice. If you are a member of multiple clubs, you can only choose one club where your award will be credited to you. You cannot do, all clubs cannot get the award for the same level. This is the best time of the year. I love this time. 1st August to 30th September. This is the time when the 4 new members goal happens like this. You add 5 new, dual, or reinstated members to your club. And what do you get? You got a Smedley Award. Who was Smedley? Smedley was the founder of Toastmasters, and we are celebrating 100 years of Toastmasters. This is the best time that you should get, every club should get a Smedley Award. This is the mandatory assignment. My last slide for the day is very simple, and somebody said this in the beginning of the session as well. Failing to plan is planning to fail. Let me know, what's your choice? Are you looking at planning or are you looking at failing? Whatever works for you, I wish you good luck. We have a few more minutes after this, which we will spend on doing some question answers. If you have any questions for me, I will be happy to take them now. Mr. Annie Vergis, moderator, will you be helping me in doing this? So you can either
Yes,
put your questions in the chat, or you can, raise your hand and the Zoom master will unmute you. Let's spend some time talking to each other about any questions. So Abid,
Mr. Abid has raised his hand.
can you please unmute him?
Zoom master.
Yeah, I have allowed him to unmute.
Thank
Hello.
you.
Sir, my question is these goals, how we will upload to TMI and when the deadlines, how we can know this?
Okay, good question. Thank you for asking that. So the goals you don't have to upload. They are automatically calculated by Toastmasters website dashboard once you keep doing the various things that you have to do. Like education awards, you have to submit the education award of a member of your club when he or she achieves the level 1. The moment you do it, it's already put in the Toastmasters website, so the dashboard keeps updating it. You only have to submit the education award, the membership fees, the officers list, and the membership renewals. When you do all that, your dashboard will keep tracking how many goals you have achieved and how many more are going to.
Okay, thank you, sir.
Sandeep Malhotra, you are raising a hand.
Yes, I'm raising the hand. I don't have a question. I just wanted to make an appeal. I'm seeing quite a lot of people have started leaving. Ladies and gentlemen, you've been very patient for 57 minutes. Please stay in the meeting for another 5 minutes. We'll be winding up in 5 minutes. We'd like to take a group photograph. And I am sure you would not want to miss this group photograph of 150 people attending the first educational session. So please stay back for 5 more minutes.
Thank you, Sandeep. Back to you, Annie.
Yeah. Toastmaster Alia has a question. She states that I find that Toastmasters International are slow in showing the educational award on the DCP board. Why?
Slow. It
Yes.
takes a couple of days sometimes to process it. And also there are, month-end timelines where the dashboards are getting refreshed. So if it is being put in the last day of the month, you might get a little bit of a delay. But apart from that, within 24 hours, the awards get uploaded.
The next question is from Toastmaster Elma. He's requested that if we could share the consolidated answers of the questions that we had in the activity and share it to all the clubs, it will be very helpful.
Okay, that's a logistic exercise which me and Sandeep will have to plan somehow, because we did not collected your responses. We just let you do your discussions. I would suggest, it's like icebreaker. The club success plan, when you make for the first time, it's like giving an icebreaker speech. One way is to look at all the icebreakers from YouTube and say, I want icebreaker like that. The second is do just your icebreaker. So while you can get all these answers from me, I can share many of those. I would recommend you do it on a clean state within your own club. Your values are your values. Your solutions are your strategies. That would be the best. But at the same time, I'll try to work with the division G director to see how we can collect all the responses and consolidate it if possible. No promises, but we'll try.
Toastmaster Suranga and Toastmaster Eunice are asking if you could share the presentation to all the clubs.
Yes, the presentation will be shared with the program quality director, who will then, using the right communication channel, share it with the clubs.
Toastmaster Preeti has asked, this year is the base +3 or base +5?
Sorry, I'm not clear on that question.
It is +3. It is +3. Sir, the 20 members or a growth of 5 is what you had said. I think they've reduced it for the last couple of years to growth of 3.
Okay, sure. I actually checked the latest version, but it can be verified from Toastmaster. I will not be able to comment on that.
Okay. The next question is from Toastmaster Arun. He says that shortly we are going to launch a new club in our organizations. What kind of strategies does he have to use in order to run the club successfully in the long run?
Well, that's the whole idea of the club success plan, is when you start the club officers sit together and they create their own strategy. I mean, I can give you 5 strategies of what you should do, or you can go to Toastmasters website and you can get strategies, or you can go to artificial intelligence and ask ChatGPT what you should do. But what's your club? What kind of members you have? What kind of a club is it? Is it a corporate club? Is it a community club? Is it a religious body club? Is it a school club? The strategies would be different for every club. And that's the right reason why we should all sit together at this time of the year as club officers and create this beautiful document called as the Club Success Plan. All right, I think I have a red light here, and that's the hard stop. You have many more questions, and thank you for your curiosity. It's a lovely group. I really enjoyed sharing my thoughts and my views to everybody. Once again, thanks to moderator Annie, thanks to Sandeep ji for inviting me, program quality director, my Zoom master tonight, and everybody else who put this show together. Meena, really heartfelt gratitude to each one of you for allowing me to share my thoughts. And if anybody would want to discuss more, talk to me more, my numbers are known to everybody in District 105. Feel free to reach out and I can be always send you a text message back or a voice message. Thank you so much. Back to you for closing ceremony. Thank you so much.
Division leaders, area leaders, distinguished Toastmasters, did I not tell you that this evening, this session is going to be an exciting one? Like the one I had for the humorous speech, I have a humor toolbox. So didn't you all get another toolbox today for your club success plan?
Yes, indeed.
Thank you so much. I would request all of you to unmute and make some noise for our facilitator, DTM Gurbinder Punn, for a wonderful and amazing session.
Please allow everyone to
I'm sure after today's session, we all, with the guidance that he has given, I'm sure everyone will agree with me that this guidance will be instrumental in ensuring our club's growth and success. So thank you, sir, for this wonderful evening, for the amazing session that you had. And I'm sure District 105 this year will have all the clubs in the distinguished level. Thank you, Toastmaster Sandeep Malhotra, for giving me this opportunity as the moderator for the evening. Thank you, Toastmaster Meena, for the wonderful encouragement and for the constant guidance. Thank you, PQD, DTM Cyprian and his team for arranging this wonderful session.